What's going on, everybody? We are live, as you guys know. How's everybody doing? I've been a little out under the weather, I guess, but we're back. We're back in the building, and I'm excited for these. Obviously, there's obviously a couple raffles, contests online already, which we will be going over. A couple in stores as well that I was able to sign up for today. Running around a little bit, you know, during like lunchtime. But what's good, everybody? Who we got in the building? We got Big Beats. Yo, what's going on? We got New York Dan in the building as well. How are you doing? And Real Gaming 94, what is up? How is everybody? Guys, let me know. Have you already signed up for these contests? Where are you guys at? We're going to be going over kind of like a little bit of like a raffle list in terms of like what's still live right now. There are a couple contests that already, and so it is what it is. But hey, yo, everybody, what's good? Yeah, what's good? We're back. I don't know. I feel like I caught a little bit of a sore throat, so we kind of been like on just a bunch of lozenges these past couple days. But hey, we're back. You got them on sneakers, man. Congrats. That's awesome. What size, Big Beats? Big boy size, right? Yo, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm hearing the quality on these is definitely just different. Definitely built more for skateboarding, which we will get into. But yeah, I'm excited for these for sure. And I don't believe they're going to be that easy. So we do already know that, you know, sneakers did do a drop of about 15,000. Okay, now 15,000, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot for the exclusive access. I'm glad they did something like that. So I am really size 12. Let's go, man. That's a good size. Right on. For the toe, I'm hoping because, you know, we wear sneakers here. That's what we do. Unless you plan on making some money on it, you know, obviously you think about it. If you hit on exclusive access, the best time to sell is the moment the moment you're about to receive your pair. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes you have, I don't know if you guys have seller's remorse where you purchase a sneaker, you're debating on selling it, or you have a buyer lined up, and then you finally get the sneaker in hand, you're like, God, I don't want to sell this anymore. You know, I'm sure we've all have had that where it's like, you buy it for 200, it's reselling for 450, and you're like, oh man, I kind of want to hang on to it now that I see it in person. So we will see. You know, we haven't won anything. I have no idea what these are going to look like in person. But yeah, I did review one of the videos that's already online. I'm sure you guys have already saw it, the Wear Testers video. Really good video where he talks a little bit about the differences with like what makes an SB 4 versus just a regular 4, you know, and I like that. I like that. Shout out to the 8 in the building. If you guys could just kindly smash that like button, it definitely helps the channel. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the webcam. So these are dropping very, very soon. There's going to be 2 initial drops. There's obviously skate stores, and then there's also going to be, you know, pretty much your contest online, and then sneakers. Sneakers is definitely something you don't want to like rely on, but it is what it is, you know. Give me 1 second over here. Yeah, just want to make sure that everybody's all dialed in. So you guys let me know, like who's not excited about these? You know what I mean? I was able to participate in 2 specific raffles today. One of them is Deluxe, which already has opened. I believe they started doing the raffle as early as Tuesday. And so for those in the, you know, San Francisco area, or if you're in the outskirts of San Francisco, it's definitely going to be, you know, worthy. Okay, now the thing about this contest, okay, and what I've learned is Nike is becoming a little bit more stricter on this specific release for skate stores. Okay, they're not letting people do multiple entries and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, if you brought your entire family, you could probably put in a bunch of entries, but it's 1 entry per person. Okay, it's 1 entry per person, because I was like, hey, how does this work? You know, for those that don't know, if you guys don't know, you might be wondering like, how do I hit on so many contests at Deluxe or Atlas? And I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Is like, you purchase things in the store, you're able to add more entries. Okay, so if you don't know that little technique, certain stores do that, and it's why we're able to hit again and again. Because think about it, if you hit on a sneaker and then you go to sign up for another raffle like the next week, you can pretty much use that thing that you're about to purchase, and you can use, yeah. So let's say a dunk drops, right? I win on the dunk, I go to purchase the dunk, but then they already have another raffle, so I'm able to kind of add more entries to the next thing. So you might be wondering like, oh, how does that work? You know, it's just a lot of it's luck, but if you hit, then you can hit consistently because you have more entries. Now, they do play fair. I want to be upfront. Like, they do play fair. It's not like I don't have a hookup at a skate store or anything like that. Because you guys know, we've hit on a lot of SBs over this channel. Like, you look at last year. Last year was insane. So yeah, let me actually catch up on the chat over here. But I just want to, I know I'm rambling over here, but I just kind of want to let you guys know a little bit on my day today. I also did another in-store raffle over at Oxford Street. Now, Oxford Street, they opened the raffle about 1 today. It ends tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay, so anybody in the San Leandro area, make your way there. Okay, you have to till tomorrow 3 p.m. Okay, so I mean that's part of the reason I wanted to go live, is just to kind of touch on a little bit of this, because this is a very hype sneaker. Okay, and I want to be able to help out and give some information. This is not to steal any thunder or fire from anybody else. Okay, I just want to be able to give you guys my experience on what's live around my neck of the woods. So if you are in the San Francisco or Bay Area trust me, there's people coming out in droves for this, okay? Deluxe had a really busy day today. A lot of people coming into the shop for this, okay? This is a very, very high demand. This is something to not sleep on. This is something that everybody wants. Let me catch up on some of the chat over here. We got Dan DZ in the building. How you doing, man? What's going on? Did you get the LeBrons or the Air Max during the live today? No, I did not. You know, I did see the live, and they were touching on this a little bit, you know, which kind of was a little bit of teaser, but they weren't going to do another exclusive access or another shock, or, you know, they weren't going to do anything like that. So it is what it is. Yo, we got Pedro P in the building. What's going on? You just got your 2 pairs of your 3s today. Hey, let's go. That's what's up. Hey, congrats. I'm curious what size you end up. You signed up Soul Play raffle. Okay. There were a lot of raffles. Ernest got the plugs. What Beat Beats is saying. No, I don't really got the plug. I mean, I'm a local at these skate stores. I've been going to Deluxe for the past 10 years. Like since I've moved to the city, it's one of like, I'm not gonna say it's a childhood. It was a childhood dream of mine to start going to that shop, because I've only read about Deluxe when I was in the Philippines and knew about that store when I was in the Philippines. So you guys know it. Like this shoe is kind of like, it's very enrooted in skateboarding. At least, you know, they're doing this collaboration. It's interesting. This collaboration is very interesting to me as a skater, because I typically wouldn't wear a 4. I wouldn't wear a 4 to skate. It's just so unethical. You have like a sneaker that's just so enrooted in street culture, and then skateboarding. So it's like the best of 2 worlds coming together, and this explosion comes out of it, you know? So as you guys, if you did watch that Wear Testers video, they talk about how the rubber over here is, it's not plastic. It's more like a rubber, like a thicker rubber. So that's different. And I can see that a little bit lighter for skating. And then I think a little bit more durable, you know what I mean? It's not as like, this sneaker is not supposed to be stiff. It's supposed to be kind of bendable in a way, okay? And, you know, having skateboard experience, I want to be able to kind of, you know, share a little bit of my voice here as well, despite me being a little under the weather. But shout out to everybody in the freaking building. You guys know it. So I just want to help out people, you know, touch on a couple of the raffles and stuff like that. But it's kind of a no-brainer. If you're part of a Discord, you kind of have a lot of this information already you know, at your fingertips. But this is kind of like to be able to help people out, just kind of give everybody kind of like just the, you know, like if you haven't signed up here, sign up here. I know that, as you guys already probably know, I think one of my last lives we did touch on the fact that this is live on Stashed, so sign up on Stashed. It is also live on Amamanier. I'm more than happy to put a list together later this evening and put it on my community page so you guys can look into it. At the end of the day, this is to help the community, all right? Everybody wants these. Yeah, for sure. No, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be going to live today, but it was just more so like kind of spur of the moment. Kind of got some energy after work, and I was like, because again, I've kind of been like sick today. Like I've been in bed, not gonna lie. You know, we just had to make our, like, if I don't enter the contest, then it's just such a waste of an opportunity. You know, like yes, traveling to San Leandro and I'm feeling under the weather doesn't make sense, but it's another opportunity to hit, right? So we signed up 2 entries today so far, in person. And then I'm going to be doing another one at Atlas Skate Shop is also live as well. Okay. And yeah, I mean, hey man, we're doing what we need to do. You know, tea and honey definitely helps. And then, just a bunch of lozenges, man, a bunch of lozenges as well. So I appreciate all you guys. Cause I let you guys know, like we were supposed to go live on Sunday, and it kind of sucks because you guys know, like we're on that watch hour grind, right? We're trying to get we're trying to get monetized. It's going to happen. It's going to happen hopefully by end of April, you know, if we time everything all right. So by you guys tuning in, supporting the channel, smashing the like button, and getting more helping more people get into the building. Definitely does help. I need to get into the shorts game. I think that's like one thing that's really taken away from the channel is like me not capitalizing on shorts, because shorts can really open up to new subscribers, watch hours as well. It does have its own segment for watch hours, but I think it also does add to your watch hours to some extent. But hey, views are views, and anything that helps the channel bring more people to your channel definitely does help. Did you catch me on Trev's Got Soul video? Yeah, I did. I saw you there, man. Shout out. Yeah, that was a great video. I mean, come on, guys. It's such a small community at the end of the day. Everybody knows everybody. HHSB was on that as well. So it was just kind of nice for kind of Trevor to go through Got Soul and just kind of see everybody, you know. Even put Jumperman Chris at the end and he was on the call. That was so funny. But yeah, man. Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's always nice to get featured in, sneaker influencers or sneaker reviewers and just people who've been in the game, you know. I definitely would like to meet all those guys, you know. Because you guys know, at the end of the day, we watch a lot of these guys, so it is what it, you know. I mean, we all support each other at the end of the day. Shout out to the 9 in the building. So we also happen to have a couple other contests, as you guys know. So the moment Amamanier goes live, you guys know social status typically goes live as well. I've never hit on social status. I have hit on Amamanier. I actually hit on Amamanier 2 times already. One was for the Travis Scott trainers. I know, size 13. You know, we tried to do it for the resale, and those ended up tanking. But hey, it is what it is. And then we also hit on the Amamanier 12s on the white pair. Okay, in my size 11, which we have them both in the building. We'll be doing the review sometime soon, guys. I'm kind of itching to do a review. It's been a while. I'm sitting on a lot of heat right now. Probably enough content for like the next 6 days. But we will be going live, what is it? I'm going to try my best to go live tomorrow evening, okay? But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you guys know that's typically the schedule. I'm thinking about changing my banner on YouTube so that you guys can see the times I'm going live, even though you guys know when I go live. It's pretty much Friday through the weekend, because we work a full-time gig, and then we do what we do. Yo, Adrian Sanchez in the building. How you doing, man? What's going on? I don't know where this energy is coming from. I guess I'm just excited about these, to be honest, you know? So if you guys have not seen the Wear Testers video, I highly recommend taking a look at it. It's really, really good. Shout out to Wear Testers. I think they did a really good video, just overall talking about the differences and stuff, because it's one thing to have these in hand, and it's one thing to just see it on the screen, as you guys know, right? So definitely some different materials on this, but because this is designed with Nike SB, they really designed it for skateboarding, for like with skateboarders in mind, and that's why it's probably going to be lighter. Okay, it's probably going to be grippier. You got that gum bottom, you know what I mean? So there's certain areas of this. As a skater, I really want to see this in the hands of skateboarders. Like, I really want to see this skated. I want to see this dirtied up. I want to see this scuffed up. Like, to me, that will make me happy. Knowing that this is going to end up in resellers' hands, or just the hands of just, I don't know, just your regular person. I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about it, because this design, it's SB, right? It's nice to see these things actually be used for what they're designed for, which is skating at the end of the day. We got Doxis in the building. Howdy, partners. What's going on? They did a great review on those for us. Yeah, shout out to them indeed. Those Amama 12s are nice in hand. Yeah, they actually are. I was able to get one in hand because I haven't even opened my boxes yet. They're still in the boxes. You guys know me. I'm very patient when I get my sneakers. I typically open my sneakers in front of you all. I see them for the first time when I'm going live with you guys. It's like literally like, ooh, these are nice. These smell nice, or these feel nice, right? But Nike had, I believe, a return for like a size like 9. For the brown Amamanier 12s, and I was like, hey, these are not bad at all. I'm most likely going to keep both pairs. I think the quality is amazing. We'll get into that. I plan one of these days, these next 4 or 5 days, I'm going to do the review. I want to hit two. I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I want to show both Amamaniers in the same video. That's my plan. Are these going straight to the toe when they come in? Hey man, awesome. I love to see it. Send us a photo. I'd love to feature on the channel. Yeah, but howdy howdy to everybody in the building. All right, so I did talk to you pretty much the 3 places that that are like in-person live close to me that I'm going to be going to. Atlas Skate Shop. Okay, I mean, if you guys don't know where Atlas is, in San Mateo. Now you guys might be wondering, is it worth going out of your way you're only going to be able to get one entry in for Deluxe and Atlas. Only one. They're being very, very strict about it. It's not like any other release. This is the first SB 4 that's coming out, and they're getting a lot of calls and a lot of interest. Like, it's buzzing. It's buzzing over there, okay? Atlas Skate Shop. Yeah, so I'll just pull these up again, just so you guys can at least have an idea. But ask me questions if you do happen to have any questions, because I got to talk to the owner today. The owner of Atlas is kind of like a co-owner. His name's Mike, co-owner of Deluxe now, okay? So over here, if you guys go into news, scroll down, you click into this over here. There's two options. So there's Nationwide. I would probably join Nationwide. That's probably your best bet. But just know this, okay? In store, more stock. Nationwide, we're looking at probably one size run. So just don't get your hopes up. But if you only have the opportunity to do Nationwide, then do Nationwide, okay? I did in-store raffle. Now, if you don't have a printer at home, you could literally show up at the shop. They typically have extra forms. You sign this up. The best part about this is you don't really need to do anything. It's a free entry, okay? I have mixed feelings on the fact that they're doing this because literally, you guys know them. They typically do a food drive. Now, they're not doing a food drive for this specifically. Nike specifically told them no multiple entries, and there's no need for a food drive or a toy drive or anything like that. Typically, they do the toy drive during holiday season, and then the food drive all year round, okay? And I think it's typically buy-in of about $5 to $10, depending on how much canned goods or snack bars and stuff like that you want to give, right? How much do you think the SB4s? That's a really good question. Okay, my thoughts, and based on the videos I've seen, again, shout out to Trevor as well. I think these are going to be kind of close to the military force, the military black force. So very similar release to that. I know those were a general release. These are most likely going to be more limited, and the reason I think that is because of the 15,000 that came out on sneakers. It's not a lot. If the shock drop was higher, or the exclusive access was higher, if it was like 50,000, maybe I would say that, like, prices wouldn't be going as high, because yeah, I mean, like, what are these even going for right now on StockX right now? Give me a second here. Let me double check. I mean, obviously they haven't dropped yet. Okay, Pine Green 4. Let's see what these are doing on StockX. Okay. I mean, a part of me wishes they were doing a food drive, because then it helps the community. It does, right? Okay, so please note, this is the price you see here, but including tax and all this stuff, you're just probably looking at like $420, maybe $430 right now. And this is pre-release, okay? So I don't see this price dropping drastically once pairs are in hand and stuff like that. I'm gonna call it. I see this as a $430 sneaker. That's my initial thoughts on it. So if you are able to hit on this, if you're just looking to make some money, I would sell quick, especially if you already are about to have them in hand, because a lot of people just want to secure a pair. You know what I mean? We don't have stock numbers for like the final day yet. That's going to come out soon. We will be going live for that. Yeah, 375. But again, like these numbers aren't actual numbers. If you go try buying this right now on StockX, you're going to see it's over the 400 mark right now that you would be paying, and this is for a size 11. So if I were going for my size, like a 9.5, it's a little bit lower than that. I'd probably still be paying probably close to 400, because you got to take into account shipping, and then the fact that they're paying somebody to make sure that this is the authentic guarantee. Well, the authentic guarantee that they took off the website, right? But authentication basically is what you're paying for. There's just a bunch of fees and stuff like that. Yo, we got Meow Meow, the Heel in the building, Ryan the Hill. What's up? What's going on? Eno Lee in the building. What's going on? I appreciate all you guys. I know I've been a little MIA, but it's kind of because I've been under the weather, man. So it sucks. Because it takes me away from getting after it and getting the content out to you guys. To be honest, I wanted to do this video yesterday evening, but I was kind of shot. So Doxa says, to be honest, all these raffles overwhelm me. So you decided to enter on the big sites like Kith, Ama, Social Status. Okay. Hey, man, that's cool. That's cool. It is overwhelming. But for me, as a content creator, I'd rather just get ahead of it, because now it's like I don't have to worry about going to Oxford Street. Let me actually bring that up. Anybody in the San Leandro area or in the Bay Area, I would highly recommend making your way out there. You have until tomorrow. Oxford. Let me actually just bring up Instagram and pull it up over here. But again, I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. as we carve a space for ourselves on in the sneaker industry out here. Yeah, so Oxford Street. Let me just bring this up over here. Okay, this is another place that I would definitely recommend looking into, but it is in person and you only have one entry. So if you're gonna go, I don't know, bring a loved one, bring some family members. You can have more shots to be able to do this. So started today at 1 p.m. I was literally there on the dot, and then pretty much you have until Thursday 3 p.m. Okay, so we already got an entry in for this. We're crossing fingers for that text message. Please praying to the sneaker gods for this one. We just need one pair. We don't want to get greedy. We want to be able to have something for the channel to show you guys, and maybe to even have on display. We shall see. Lee says, entered a couple in-store raffles, and most of them had a little jar. It was half full. Yeah. There's a lot of people coming out for this because of some of the money that can be made. Now, I don't think there's going to be like a whole lot of money made. Okay, this is like nothing compared to like buying the Tiffany's for $420 and then selling it and flipping it for $1,000. Okay, it's nothing like that. I think if you're going to be able to hit on this, you can double your money. That's literally what I'm going to call this drop. You can double your money if you sell to the right person. Okay, now if you sell on these sites, you're probably going to make, I don't know, I'm honestly going to call $120 to maybe $150 depending on when you receive it, depending on what size you get. That is just my honest opinion. You entered Premiere. Okay, we entered Premiere as well. You entered Soul Play. Okay, nice. Yeah, if you guys have any links in the chat, like drop them so we can at least share it with the community. But you guys pretty much know, like a lot of the contests that are live, like I believe And is already live as well, or has been live. But again, and I mentioned this in all my lives every time we talk about End, is if you hit on End, there's going to be a little bit more tax. Like, look at this. We're so used to that 225 price range. This is 235, and then factor in shipping as well. It's probably going to, you expect to pay probably an additional 35 for shipping as well. So it's going to eat into the cost of or your resale. You guys know it. What's good? No Hype. No Hype is such a good name. No Hype is just such a fire name. Yeah, but hey guys, best of luck to each and every single one of you guys. I did enter as many contests as possible. Kith app again is another great one as well. I'm actually just bring that up over here. We just getting after it, okay? Spread in as much information. And you know the best part about this information? It's free. Like, you didn't need me to tell you. You could look this up online if you just frequent these sites. I highly recommend doing this. Having a little contest bar and just putting all of the places that typically have raffles, and then just check them. You don't need me. I'm just here to pull everybody together so we can hang out and have a good time. That's all we're really here for. But yeah, let me go ahead and just bring up Kith over here. Sheesh. What a week, guys. I can't even tell you guys, like literally Monday and Tuesday, like, and I'm still kind of getting over this whatever's going on with me, and like just the week has been insane. I felt like those 2 days felt like 4 days, like work-wise for me. It's been pretty nutty over here, but we're hanging on for our dear lives. That's what we're doing, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, so I ended up clicking on the wrong. I clicked in a Kaiser instead of Kith. That's funny. Give me a second here. All right, so you pretty much download the Kith app. Pretty straightforward, right? Okay, let me go ahead and just put up my main display. Kith. All right, on Kith, you click into drawings right in the bottom here. Dun, 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 dun. And then there, what do you see? You see this boy already entered for his size because we want to have as many opportunities as possible. They also have a Nike Cortez and some Air Max. Probably don't recommend joining those. But yes, join up on Kith. Now, they're not going to charge your card unless you hit, okay? The likelihood of you hitting on Kith is very low, okay, because of the amount of time, the amount of applicants that are probably going through this for this, okay? A lot of people coming out of the woodwork, and let me explain why. The reason why a lot of people coming out of the woodwork for this is because it's not that sneaker reselling is dead, okay? I mean, we could debate about that. I just feel like where we're at right now in the economy, a lot of people are becoming very desperate to make some cash, you know, cheddar, cheese, money, you know what I mean? Moolah. And any hyped release, they're gonna literally come out in droves for it, okay? So, I mean, for me to go to Deluxe today and find out they had a really busy day, a lot of people putting entries in, people driving here to put in their entries. It's like, okay, this is a very hyped release, okay? I don't know if I want to compare it to these amazing sneakers over here. I don't know if I want to compare it because like this was a general release, okay? Still, a lot of hype, right? Even though like despite the quality issues and stuff, story for another day, or feel free to review that that video that I did put out on my initial review on it, okay? But for these specifically, it's one of the most hyped force that's coming out this year, okay? Let's just kind of call it, okay? Especially the fact it's different materials, supposedly lighter, and supposedly more durable for skateboarding, okay? So man, it would be nice to test this out skating, kind of see how many kickflips I can like how many kickflips does it take to get to the center of before you could to get to the center of your sneaker, or before you see your sock? Because I remember when I started skating a long time ago, like we would literally, we'd buy shoe glue, we'd buy all this extra stuff to patch up our sneakers so that we didn't have to buy another pair of sneakers. Because I mean, think about it, a skateboard back then was anywhere from like $40 to $50, okay? Now it's like 60 to 75, which I think is crazy. But back then it was anywhere from 40 to 50 bucks. And then a pair of sneakers back then was skate sneakers anywhere from 80 to 100 bucks, okay? That was a lot of money. So you kind of average it out. You're like, do I put the money towards a sneaker, or do I try to buy more like the actual skateboards? And like we would prefer to get more boards because we'd go through boards quicker than shoes. Like one shoe could literally like last you riding. I'm talking riding 2 to 3 skateboards, or probably a sneaker could last you anywhere from maybe 4 to 6 months. A skateboard maybe 3 weeks. So very interesting on how it's like you want to be able to really kind of stretch the longevity of your sneaker and put any additional money you get towards maybe your next skateboard, so in case yours breaks. I remember like showing up to spots, bringing extra boards, because if you jump down those set of stairs and the board breaks, you don't want to have to go drive to the skate shop. You just want to set it up right there and then. So we would plan accordingly for all our I don't know, our plans of attack. Sometimes there'd be security guards that are going to kick us out of spots. It's like literally you're going on a mission to film your footage. And the moment you got your footage, you're like, okay, I'm done. I can move on to the next spot. And you don't have to worry about, guards kicking you out, cops kicking you out, because you're already we just keep it moving. And we would do that all the time. We'd go to one spot, skate it, and then we get kicked out, we move to another spot, skate that until we get kicked out, and then we go back to the old spot. And then we would just do that. We were kind of like rebels in that way. That's just how skateboarders run. We literally are always moving from spot to spot, having a great time, and living it up. Doctor says, did you used to put yeah, that's exactly what we used to do. Glob of shoe glue on your we wouldn't use ollie pads. I don't think we had ollie pads back then. We would literally do shoe glue. And I was introduced to shoe glue by one of my good buddies, Akio, in the Philippines. And I remember it's one of those things you just literally just blotch it on and you get like a popsicle stick and you kind of like smoothen it out. But it would prolong the sneaker. You could literally put that on and it would probably last you like an additional 2 days, so that when you're ollieing, it's not like your sock is dragging, there's a hole in your shoe and then your sock is dragging across the grip tape, because grip tape is the main destroyer of the sneakers, okay? So just note that. You're going to see a lot of skaters rocking these, and you're going to be like, wow, why is there a big hole over here? It's just wear and tear. Wear and tear. It's just a part of it. So these are gonna tear nicely because they're built to last, okay? I don't know how long they're gonna last, but I think it also depends. Well, are you skating every day? Are you skating 3 times a week? That's a lot of things to take into account using these. But I know a lot of you guys in the chat probably just want to get these, rock these for the toe. Maybe not even skate them, okay? I'm just letting you know my experience as a skateboarder, having skated for a good chunk of my life, and give you guys my honest opinion on it. Hey, yeah, we'd put it in the side of the toe where the ollie pads would be. Yeah, no, exactly. I thought you were talking about ollie pads like some kind of pad that you put on, kind of like a sticker or something like that. Or some kind of, because I remember what some people would do also is kind of like, I did it a couple of times. You know how there's like the glue stick? We would literally just melt that glue stick onto it, and it would like harden, and it would work to some extent. Believe it or not. Shout out to Bacon in the building. Mason in the building. Need these force. Yeah, man. Everybody's talking about it. Look, I don't want to be that guy that's doing what everybody else online's doing. I'm sharing my spin on it because I skated for a long period of time in my life, and I wanted to just kind of give you guys my 2 cents on it, okay? But yes, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area or on the outskirts, join those 3 contests, okay? Atlas, Deluxe, while they're live. Atlas and Deluxe are going to be live until Sunday, okay? Just go get your entry in. It's limit 1 per person. Bring your dad, bring your mom, bring your sister, bring your brother, bring your family, bring your dog. I don't know. Well, they probably can't put an additional entry for a dog or a pet, but still, you guys kind of get my drift. I'm just saying, get those entries in. If you have some friends, even if they're not sneakerheads, just be like, hey, you got some time? You know, can you help me out? You know, I'll buy you lunch. I don't know, something. Just what goes around comes around. Okay, I'm saying it's going to be worth it. Would you rather pay $30 for a meal for a friend, or would you rather pay $100 over resale? I think you'd rather pay that 20 or $30 for a meal for your friend. That's for sure. Some shoes would come with a reinforced patch on the side of the shoes. We call them ollie pads. Okay, but we'd create our own with the shoe goo. Gotcha, man. I really don't recall those ollie pads at all. But what's crazy is I remember my first ever like skateboard sneaker, and it was the Willie Santos Vans sneaker. Like Willie Santos had his own pro line. Man, I don't mean to date myself here, but Willie Santos is a Filipino pro skateboarder. He used to ride for Birdhouse. And I remember getting a gray Willie Santos pro model. Like, I'm talking like, how many years ago was this? This was probably like 18 years ago. I'm just gonna like, yeah, sounds crazy, but like, well, my sneaker journey started through Vans. It really did. Vans, America, you know, those are like the main sneakers that we would rock. You know, yeah, literally, like we're like, love Vans for sure. Yeah. Hey, yo, Mr. Old School, what's going on? What is up? Yo, shout out to all the 12 in the building. If you guys could just take a little second to just smash that like button. You guys know what? We're kind of making up for some lost time here, you know, because I've been a little under the weather, but we always power through. I just felt like Sunday, I was just like, I don't have the capacity to go live, so I'm just gonna be real with you guys. And then I believe a lot of these contests started going live a little earlier this week, so just join up, okay? Join up if you're part of this. If you're part of a Discord, just check the Discord and just put those entries in while they're live. You guys know it. Kith, Amamanier, Social Status. I believe APB is also live as well. So if you guys don't know, just check them out. They all should be good to go. I've never hit on Social Status. I've never hit on APB, but just join up. They all seem to be under the same umbrella, because the moment you see Amamanier goes live, APB and Social Status go live at the same time. So I'm like, are they owned by the same person? Like, I really don't know. I have no idea. I really have no idea, but it all seems to be under the same thing. I just think the likelihood of you hitting on one of those sites, Amamanier is probably going to be the highest one, okay? I don't know. It's just a gut feel, okay? But join all of them anyway. It doesn't hurt. And then Stashed, obviously, I think you guys know that this did go live last week, okay? So there's going to be 2 specific drops, okay? There's going to be the Skate Store drop, which is pretty much happening, I believe, on the, what is it, the 20th? Well, it's in a couple of days from now. Sorry, March 21st. March 21st is the initial release, and we also do happen to have sneakers. Guys, you do not want to rely on the sneakers drop. Trust me, okay? You want to try, but like I would heavily rely on the contests. If you do not want to pay resale. The more entries, the higher likelihood you're going to hit on these, okay? So this is dropping on the 21st, okay? So yes, I believe it's Skate Stores on the 17th. Yeah, Skate Stores on the 17th, okay? Or at least that's when they're rolling out Ws on the 17th. And then the 21st is going to be over here, okay? But just join up as many contests as possible. Full send in on those raffles. I mean, look, I want to be living proof here. We cop sneakers, okay? We literally hit on the Tiffany's. I got them, okay? I'm not going to review them right now, but we're going to review it most likely on Friday, okay? I'm going to review the Tiffany's on Friday. I plan on doing a little bit of a short or an edit with it as well, because I'm pretty close to the Tiffany shop, so I want to get some B-roll as well. Wow, man, you want to double up on this? Hey, good luck. Big Beats, if you already hit on sneakers, I don't think they're going to let you hit on sneakers again unless you use a separate account, okay? So just know that. I would get more family and friends to help you on that sneakers release, but I would sign up as many contests as possible, okay? Now, the likelihood, I really honestly think the likelihood of us hitting online is going to be very low. I'm just going to be real, okay? And you might be wondering why. Why do I feel that way? Because there's a bunch of people entering, okay? There's even like raffle bots as well. I don't know if raffle bots are entering these, but I know obviously in store is probably going to be your highest likelihood to win. And I'm living proof because of the amount of ones we hit on these. We hit on 4 of these all in-store raffles because you put in that footwork. If you want it, you really, really want these, you put in the footwork, you're going to have a much higher chance. I promise you guys, okay? I've been hot on sneakers, hoping to continue the streak. Hey, we've been hot on sneakers too, man. Wolf Gray Dunks, fire. Tiffany's, Air Forces, fire, you know? I really had no idea we were gonna hit on that. $400. I'm like, just take my money. Take my money. 11 accounts. Damn, that's what's up. All right, you got 11 accounts. That's what's up. For how many entries I put in for these in person? I believe I probably put in, I'm talking run around stores that we probably put in a total of 15 entries. I'm talking all over the city. 15 entries. Not bad. 4 out of 15. That's not bad at all, okay? So again, the reason we do this, okay? The reason we go live, the reason we talk about this is to just show you guys it's possible. Like I showed them, like this is like it's like I can't fake this. You know what I mean? There's I feel like there's 2 ways to be able to do content. Okay, I can just show you stuff on the screen and say how amazing this stuff is, or I can actually be like, look, like we're in this, we do this, we spend the money, we get it in the building, we feature on the channel. Okay, I would like to get to a point where I'm able to start a new Instagram where I'm actually flipping some of the sneakers, or maybe I'll post stuff in a story on like, hey, we're selling this for this, that way you guys can just reach out to me. Because like, look, I'm not going anywhere. You guys kind of know how to find me through YouTube and all my social networks and stuff. So it's like why would an influencer want to do themselves dirty by ripping somebody off online? It doesn't make sense. It's like you build your reputation on a platform. All it takes is you doing one bad transaction with somebody for somebody to talk bad about you, and then nobody wants to watch your stuff anymore because they're like, oh, that guy ripped somebody off. You know, this is why your reputation online is so freaking important. It's literally like I don't know. It's like an egg that you just want to protect with everything. You know what I mean? Like my YouTube channel is my baby. You know what I mean? It's my baby. You got Jordan 3 reimagines, but waiting for crease Wow, you're putting crease protectors on them? Not sole protectors? Okay, interesting. Hey, look, I'm not here to knock anybody for using crease protectors. We don't use crease protectors. We don't really care to use crease protectors. I mean, yeah, you're definitely going to see some creases for sure on them, but to me, I'm like, I kind of pride myself of the creases. I'm like, yeah, we wear our sneakers. Like, we wear our sneakers. That's for sure. Wolf Gray Dunks, Cement 3s, and then Dornbecker Air Max 90s. Okay, nice. That's what's up. That's what's up for sure. Yeah, shout out to all you guys rocking with me, all the 15 in the building, all the Ghost Watchers in the building, and everybody in the chat. Just taking, we just got to stay hydrated here. We got to take care of ourselves. I was talking to a coworker yesterday, and I was just like letting her know. I was like, I'm kind of feeling under the weather. She's like, you got to take care of yourself. I was like, you know what? You're right. I got to take care of myself better, right? So that's what we're doing. Shout out to Tamia for life in the building. What's going on? I'm just double checking over here. I don't want to miss any. I don't want to miss any of the chat or anything like that. But shout out to all you guys. I know you guys are excited for these. We are also very, very excited about these for sure. I know there's been a couple other raffles that did pop up. FTC did do a 5-hour raffle. Now, I don't want to talk bad about FTC. I've just never, ever won a contest from FTC. Ever, okay? And I don't know why that is, because we enter pretty quickly on FTC. And yeah, again, I'm not here to talk bad about any stores, but I'm just kind of like, for me, my indicator of a good store is like I've won there at least once for the amount of times I've been trying and stuff like that. You would think out of the, how many contests have I entered on FTC? I've probably already entered maybe 15 contests through FTC. They have that 5-hour raffle. But then it is for anybody to join, but they do need to show ID and pick it up in store. So that's another thing. But they did do their 5-hour raffle. It's already over. Okay, I would have let you guys know about it, but we've been busy, been running around, doing all this stuff. You guys know it. We're always working to some extent. Because this matters. Sneakers matter. You guys matter. That's for sure. Big Earn, the network, the network live streams, man. You crack me up. We're just again, like we care about the community and we're building here. Okay, I got some big plans for the channel. Okay, I just I mean, if I didn't have a full-time job, trust me, the amount of content that we'd be pumping out here would be insane. It would be insane. Trust me. It's an interesting time to be in tech. For those that don't know, I work in tech. Okay, you guys have probably seen in the news. There's a lot of layoff, a lot of scarcity in the market, and all that stuff. Because what happens when a lot of companies end up cutting employees? It makes the people who are still with the organization scared. It makes us scared. It makes us want to work harder, want to protect our jobs, want to continue to show the organization we're valuable. So there's like a lot of stuff that kind of comes in it, and yeah, it's been pretty hectic this year. It has, but regardless, we've put too much effort and time and love into sneakers and this channel over the course of that last year. Like, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I will continue to do this as best I can to share the information I have with you guys. Okay. So if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. Again, we're slowly growing. You guys know it. We're bringing this channel to the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it, okay? But I appreciate everybody over here. I just wanted to go live, touch on this. I didn't plan on. Like, as you see, I don't got any sneakers in my hands other than these ones you see over here. These lovely threes for sure. That was an interesting drop. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people still have mixed feelings on like the whole quality concerns, because it's a lot of money. $210 is a lot of money to drop on a Reimagined 3. It is, especially if you're not happy with the print, okay? I had one guy hit me up for one of my size 11s, and he's just like, I sent him photos and stuff like that. I was open to selling it. And the elephant print for him on one of my pairs, he just wasn't a fan of it. So he's like, I'm going to pass. And I'm just like, look, like, you have every right to be picky on your pair, but you don't have a right to be picky if you hit on sneakers. Like, you have no idea what's going to arrive on, like, the quality of that pair and stuff like that. But hey, you know, like, I'm not gonna, like, I'd rather really show people, like, look, this is what you're paying for. If you do get it from me, this is exactly what it looks like. You know, you're happy with your pair of the threes. Hey, I'm very, very happy. Out of all 4 pairs, like, I love the 9.5s I got. They look great. And then one of my size 11 is impeccable. Okay, is impeccable for sure. Good luck on Pandas, Murder BX. Man, you guys cracked me up. Hey, we also hit on the Pandas. I finally doubled up on Pandas. I know a lot of people have such mixed feelings about that, because here I am. I'm jumping into other people's lives and stuff, and I'm just making jokes on how, like, the Panda Dunk is like the sneaker of the year. I like to cause a ruckus, you know. I go into other people's lives, I'm like, yeah, Panda Dunk's like sneaker of the year, and by God, this upsets a lot of people. It really gets people heated. They get so pissed off. They're like, no, it's not. Like, pandas are the worst. Or they're like, F pandas. And I'm just there because, like, I'm not a hater of pandas. Like, I think pandas are okay. I like, some people say they're the Unbreakables, or they finally bricked out, or whatever it is. Like, to me, it's like, it's a very plain looking sneaker. It's very wearable, and I'm just glad that I finally hit on another one. Now I can actually wear a pair. Okay, one dead stock, one rock. Okay, I like mine fresh, right from the source. You guys know it. Okay, no fugazis over here. Real Game 94 says, did you see the pair of threes with the different back? Yeah. I don't even know what to call that. One had Nike Air, and then one had Air Jordan. That was crazy. That was a GS pair, mind you. Let me actually double check if we can pull that up. Reimagined different back tabs. Let me see. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find that. Was that on Nice Kicks? It was so weird. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that up. If you guys find that, let me know. I know it was on Instagram somewhere. Let me just see. Okay? I'll give myself just like I'll give myself literally just a couple seconds over here. Like, it was literally, like, a lot of people were talking about that, on how there was, like, one side said it was like the Jordan jump. It was the Jumpman on it. Yeah. Well, I'll just share this one. So yeah, well, I'll just share this over here. So if you guys look over here, this is literally what it's supposed to look like. If you look at the back, oh, where is it? Oh, I need to click this button. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so this back tab over here, one of them had, like, the Jumpman here. It was so crazy. I don't even know. It must have been a factory. I don't know. It's like, you would think you would think that they would have checked it before they let it go. Now, if I hit on that GS, I would keep that. That would be like a collector's item. I would consider that like probably something very, very kind of like getting a back in the day when they did like certain Pokemon cards and they did like a misprint, and then you had a misprint and there was like 10 misprints in the world or 100 misprints in the world, and you had like a super limited edition one that like everybody wanted, and the prices went up. I'll never forget that. I believe there was one from the Jungle Edition. I don't know how many of you guys played Pokemon back in the day. I'm sure a lot of you guys had, but there was an Electrode with the misprint, and it didn't have the little Jungle logo on it, which was kind of, like the factory forgot to put the print on it, and then they released it to the public, and then those prices went higher than the regular prices. So yeah, sneakers pair coming in tomorrow. I'll share the best pair, and you'll sit. Oh wow, you're gonna sell the best pair? Okay. See, you think a little bit different. I would try to sell the one that I'm not the biggest fan of and keep the better pair. But I also see where you're coming from, that the buyer would probably want the better looking pair. Yeah, that was wild from J Collector 23. Yeah, okay, it was Jake. Let me actually see if I can let me see if I can pull that up over here. J Collector reimagined 3. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. This is so funny. I don't know what to say about this, guys. Come on, like, what do you guys think about this? It kind of does look a little fake. It kind of does, but it's like you can't make this shit up. Like, you can't. It's crazy. Like this, when I saw this, I was like, whoa, okay. And then look in the back. Like, you think this person trying to show off with their 3 pairs of Tiffany's in the back? Crazy. It's like, how could you not miss those Tiffany's in the back, man? Big Perm trying to trade his pandas for military Black Forest, man. You guys are cracking me up. Agreed. You only got 1 pair. Okay. Can't have some feedback. I can live with a not perfect. Gotcha. You can live. You can. I'm like, you can live. No, you can live. You can live with a non-perfect pair. Hey, I agree wholeheartedly, man. Wholeheartedly. Yo, shout out to the 15 in the building, guys. If you could just tap that like button, definitely has helped the channel more than you guys realize. Again, we're just chasing watch time over here. You guys know it. Day by day, we are paving the way over here. No defects. Yeah, I really inspected my 9.5s thoroughly, and like literally, I don't have any quality issues on them, like at all. Like, they're clean. They are clean. That's for sure. But yeah, you guys let me know. Did anybody who has received their 3s? I know 3s are still being shipped or probably arriving this week. So excited about that. So this is my plan. Friday we're gonna be going live. Saturday we're gonna be going live as well. Sunday we're gonna be going live as well. 7 p.m. PST. You guys know it, okay? For Friday, we're gonna do, I guess, a little bit of a special unboxing. And I know other people have already unboxed it, but you will see a live unboxing of the Tiffany Air Forces. We just literally received them. We secured them, okay? What's crazy to me is they were literally just sitting on the bottom floor. Like, people could have just taken them. They could have taken this $1,000 sneaker. I'm just saying, like, $1,000 sneaker, like, away from me. Like, it was just literally sitting in a box downstairs, you know? I mean, my community here is trustworthy, but sometimes you don't know who can come in and out of this vicinity. I'm just saying, okay? Smash that like button. Big Beat says, yo, appreciate you. Wow, I see the Tamiya RC kit from Supreme. The only thing that Supreme's releasing tomorrow that I care for is the freaking Tamagotchi. Have you seen that? The Tamagotchi is probably going to be, that's the mover. Tamagotchi Supreme. And if, like, let me know if you guys, let me actually, so I can't even spell Tamagotchi to save my life. Let me see. Okay, here it is. So, tomorrow, this is going to be dropping at 11 a.m. EST, 8 a.m. PST, okay? Now, I'm under the impression each is a different character, okay? It's dropping on Supreme. I believe this is going to sell out, okay? Yes, it's one of the novelty little accessories or whatever you can put in your bag or whatever, keychains, but guess which one I'm going to be going for? I'm most likely going to be going for this one over here. This is the banger. I think this is the best colorway out of them all. I don't know. I mean, they're all camo, but I think this one just makes the most sense for me personally. I know this one's probably going to sell out first. I don't know. For me, the white just tends to throw it off a little bit. I like the darkness of this. I know there's still a little bit of lightness, don't get me wrong, but I think for me, yellow camo is the move. This one, obviously, for the ladies or anybody that wants to go for this color. But I do think this is a worthwhile cop for tomorrow. Will there be resale on this? I don't know. I feel like Supreme is just at a different point with resell these days. I think this is really more for the personal. So if you want to go for these, go for these. And I believe there's different characters on it. This one has like, what, a crocodile. This looks like Kirby. This one has like, I don't know, looks like a mushroom egg, like a Super Mario egg, if anything. So yes, best of luck for anybody going for these. But yes, this is a very interesting thing. He has the freaking receipt. Like, here's the thing. If you hit on this, I would not return that. This, you could probably resell this for 3, 4, 5 times the price in a couple of years from now, considering the fact that it's like, this came directly from the source. This came from Nike, you know, which is insane. Duxa says, I used to build Tamiya, model cars. Nice. Tamiya's number 1. Yeah, Tamiya is amazing. I remember we used to do model cars and then race them in the Philippines. A very, very big scene for that in the Philippines. Because you can mod it up with the bearings and all the little things in the engine and all the stuff. And it's like, there's a lot of contests and money to be made. Like, if you, like, trust me, there's some people that do the Tamiya stuff like almost full time or potentially full time. It's insane. There was, I think there's even still a scene in the Philippines for the whole Tamiya racing and stuff like that. They have it set it up in the malls and everybody would come, attract crowds, and then they would literally go to town with it and race the cars and stuff, you know. It's very, very cool. I have a big appreciation for the brand Tamiya and all that, because we used to build them too. Yep, we used to build them, definitely. Tom's Supra, you think? You still have a 96 Supra model to finish with your son. Oh, nice. Yeah, my dad was really big in a just model everything, model tanks, model cars, like all that stuff. Trust me, very, very big on all that stuff. You know, I guess that's kind of where I get a lot of my nerdiness. My nerdiness is probably from my dad, because he was a big collector of things. We're still big collectors this day of just many different things. You guys name it: clothing, sunglasses, sneakers, like just everything. Like, we collect it all. Yo-yos. I have a massive yo-yo collection as well. Like, we like to collect stuff because, I don't know, it's just fun. It's fun to collect stuff. It's fun to also like be nostalgic about stuff, look back. Tamiya is one of the biggest Tamiya race winners ever. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I had no idea. That is awesome. That's freaking awesome. Where are you based? Tamiya, where are you based? Very curious. Okay. Can't have some bad feedback. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I'm rereading Dox's his comment. Can't have bad feedback. No, you're right. You don't want to sell a bad pair to somebody and then there's bad feedback for sure. No, I agree. I honestly feel, guys, for this pair of sneakers, okay, I would highly recommend not buying from the sites, because you don't know what pair you're going to get. And trust me, a lot of people who aren't happy with their elephant print, probably if they can't sell it in person, guess where they're going to sell it? On these resale sites, because they will pass authentication and then they will go into the hands of somebody that bought them. That's it, okay? And then the moment it arrives, that person's going to be like, oh, great, I didn't really like this elephant print. And guess what they're going to do? They probably can't sell it to somebody in person, so they're probably going to sell it back on the resale sites. So it's like going to be this endless thing. And this is, mind you, if you're looking for a perfect pair, I don't know if you're going to find it. If you're looking for something close to perfect, you know, when you show up at some of these resale shops, okay, I don't recommend buying from resellers, okay? But I'm saying if you're buying it from a person, I mean, because like, look, the release is over. Where else are you going to get it, okay? If you're looking for a specific type of pair, make sure you inspect it. That's it, you know? If you're buying it at one of these places, you know, Got Sold just happened recently. If you're going to any of these places, at least you could really look into the pair before you drop that dough, okay? Again, we don't condone and recommend reselling, but again, you are helping the community out. You're helping that person out with whatever they're doing to continue doing what they're doing, right? That's why eBay is best, because you can see the actual shoe. Yes, okay, no, hey, I agree. And that's what I probably would recommend versus eBay first, maybe even Facebook Marketplace as well is another option too. Tamiya for Life says, Doxus, that's cool. I'm only into RC. Was a big racer in a small town, Mexico. I'm just a big collector and reseller. Ah, gotcha. Ooh, wow, we got some famous people in the chat. That's what's up. Kind of sad. GS Jordans don't get vintage boxes. Ah, interesting. Yeah, man. I don't know. I guess. I mean, hey, like these are still sitting in a lot of places, and you guys know why is because resell isn't what it is for this. Okay, well maybe if you got this pair, that's a kind of like winning the jackpot, because I think this would go up. I don't see this not selling for the same amount. I see this going up because it's a defect. It's rare, right? It's very rare. It's super random, right? I would keep this in like a little like glass container or like plastic container or something like that. Or Tamiya, stop being so modest. You were a champion, man. That's wild. It's always nice to. No, I think it's important. It's important to stay humble. You guys know it. Stay humble. But it's always nice to see people who have lived it up, done it up. That's for sure. So again, we went live. I wasn't planning on being live for too long. We're literally almost at that hour mark. I just wanted to be live for about an hour over here, guys. I wanted to share some information on this. Now, I'm going to type some stuff up. I'm going to put it up on my community page. So anybody who doesn't already know, I would hope you guys know by now where to go, what to do with the contests and stuff. A lot of contests have already ended, okay? Sorry, okay, but I'm just letting you know a lot of them were very like open for a limited time, or you had to be in New York. A couple New York shops had it. So again, the best information I give you is just follow your skate shops. Follow your skate shops. It doesn't hurt to also call certain stores. Certain stores are going to be doing a release, but also you have to know, do they carry SBs? Okay, I'm not gonna call my Foot Locker or Finish Line and be like, hey, you guys getting these, because I know they don't carry SBs, so they're most likely not going to get this. This is not going to be the most limited drop ever, but it's a very high demand. So I am treating this as a limited drop because of the demand. The demand's here. The supply is going to be around here. Okay, so just know that. Okay, know that. Yes, champion winner, and I can't pronounce that. Oraxa. Not sponsored by Tamiya, and other razors were using Traxxas and Tyco kits. Okay, gotcha. Dope Live. Hey man, we want to help the community out to the best of our capabilities. Again, this isn't we're not competing against anybody online. Like a lot of this information, it's gonna be real. It's free. Like you just need to look it up and do the research. I'm just giving you my honest take as a skateboarder of 20 years. I've skated for 20 years. Like I know, again, not to date myself, but I just say I like to think I know something about the industry by now that I can share with you guys. And I think this is a banger. I think it's an amazing sneaker. Whether you're wearing it for skating, whether you're not, I would hope you guys are skating them. But if you're not, that's fine too. It's all good, okay? Just know that the materials in these are going to be much different. You got that nice grippy sole, okay? For those that don't know, gum on a sole tends to work a lot better when it comes to doing your ollies and kick flips. It just seems to stick a little. It's a little stickier, all right? I don't get on YouTube this late usually, but it's always nice to kick it with me and chat. Hey, I appreciate you, Doxis. No, it really does. It's nice to hang out with people into the same stuff. And again, we're a community. We're here to hang out. I'm as much a part of this community as you are. Whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're not, for a long time, for I think a good solid 2 years, I would just watch content creators. And I'm like I feel like I'm a part of the community, but for me to feel like I can contribute to the community, I had to start going live, and that's why we're here. You guys know it. Big Perm can't kickflip. Hey, it's all good. Hey, whether you can kickflip or not, it literally took me probably a good solid year or a year and a half to learn kickflips. Like I really wanted to get the ollie like solid, and once I was able to pop them ollies and like ollie over maybe even two boards, like we typically stack the boards on top of each other and then we see if we can jump over it and stuff like that. I think my record without the boards being in the gap is four skateboards stacked on top of each other. I got some old videos. If you take a look at my my YouTube, to take a look at my old ass videos, got some skateboard videos there for sure. Because here's one thing, I'm not gonna tell you guys I'm a skater and then like there's no documented footage. Like look at my channel, there's definitely some skating there. Because like we love skateboarding. Big Perm, Tamiya for Your Life says Big Perm teaches how to skateboard. He charges $50 an hour. You guys are killing me. You know it. Yeah, we're all here. We're all here to hang out. That's for sure. I mean, hey, like I love doing this just as much as you guys like being a part of this as well, and I will be doing, again, I'm letting everybody know, I'm going to mention it. This is probably the last time I'm going to mention it. We're doing a giveaway this month, okay? It's going to happen on my channel, okay? I'm not letting you guys know how it's happening. I'm just letting you guys know something's gonna drop on my channel, okay? So just put post notifications on. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Because it's gonna be a quick contest. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? So you guys will find out that information soon, okay? Soon, and I'm talking. So it's the 15th. It could happen within the next 15 days, okay? It can happen anytime from now and until the end of the month, okay? So there's gonna be a special giveaway sometime within the next 15 days, okay? That's all I can say. So, you know, sub up. You got to be subbed to win, okay? I'm just letting you guys know. Hint, hint. So be subbed up. Put post notifications on as well so that you guys don't miss, because trust me, you do not want to miss the opportunity. Again, it's just a chance to win something, okay? I don't know what I'm giving away yet, but I will let you guys know what it is the moment we know, okay? But trust me, I will be giving something away this month, okay? And it's going to be a special thing, okay? Something. You stopped skating at the age of 12, fell, and I said, forget that and never again. Damn. Skating's hard, you know. I just, for me, I think I've learned a lot from skateboarding, and it's like the idea of picking myself up, you know what I mean? If I messed up something, let's say at work or in my personal life, it's like, okay, well, how can I dust myself off and do it better the next time? And I think that's what skating has taught me, the resilience of just getting up again and again and again. Tiffany Forces for the oh man, that would be an insane giveaway. No, guys, I'm gonna be real. We're not giving away Tiffany's, man. I'm gonna be down so bad. Everybody's like, oh, what are you giving away? Like, no, trust me. Okay, it's gonna be something nice on the channel. Okay, but again, like, you guys will know. Yeah, trust me. To hit on a 9.5 in my size, that's to me. I'm counting that as kind of like one of the grails of this year for me. At the end of this year, trust me, we're gonna look back on like the best 10 shoes that were hyped that you could have bought, or that if you hit on, you feel really lucky. Tiffany's is gonna be in that top 10. I'm not gonna say Tiffany's gonna be in my top 10 sneakers, but I'm gonna say it's in the top 10 of like wanted sneakers of this year. I really think so. But again, we appreciate all you guys rocking with us. So with that being said, that concludes the live. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. It's free 99, as you guys know. I'm going to go ahead and share my Instagram. If you guys aren't already, sub up to the channel. You know, it doesn't hurt. It's free. Smash that like button on the way out. I'm going to go ahead and play some music. And then feel free to follow this guy on Instagram. We pretty much just surpassed 33,000 views on YouTube. We're literally paving the way, making this happen slowly but surely. So I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. You guys know it. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to go ahead, play some music, and then we're going to go ahead and dip on out of here because it's been a day indeed for sure. I'm going to go ahead and get some rest. You guys know it. We're keeping it honey and tea, and we're trying to get this guy back to 100%. I think I'm kind of running on 70 right now, but it's all good. For you guys, I'm going to show up. That's for sure. Got tired of busted shins. Oh man, don't even let me get started with the busted shins on my end, guys. But guys, with that being said, peace, much love. All right, let's be kind to one another. I'll see you all very, very soon. We will be going live. I'm going to show off the Tiffany's, you know, like literally show them on screen Friday, 7 p.m. PST. Don't want to miss that. That's for sure. All right, guys. Thank you. Talk soon. Peace.